YouTube? What's poppin'? Today we're looking at the brutal humiliation of a mid-tier comedian. Let's see what they talking about, man.
This stand-up comedian is being humiliated in front of the entire world and does not know how to make it stop. Akash Singh is mostly known as being the sidekick to Andrew Schulz on the Flagrant podcast. His wife Jasleen recently started creating content that many feel is shocking or distasteful coming from a married woman.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate.
This is not a two-way street.
What?
This is a one-way street.
This is a wife talking like
This
this.
is our money, and my money is my money.
And if you think those
Jaslyn, you're a wife. A-Cash. I'm not finna call you Akkad. No, A-Cash. That's what I'm gonna call you, boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your wife is disrespecting you, man. You know, normally I don't really comment on another man's marriage, but I have to this time, man. This is ridiculous. Where's the self-respect? Yeah, the self-respect. Where's the pride? Where's the honor? Come on, A-Cash. This is a bad look. Your wife is talking like this on the internet to the public. You're a comedian. Honestly, the joke is on you. Yeah.
clips are bad, trust me, it gets so much worse. Like when she expressed how badly she wanted to sleep with her co-host's husband.
Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husband?
Priya,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him.
Maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if we
Or
did
it's
it.
thick. It's thick.
Jasleen regularly
Hey, man. A-Cash. Your wife is talking about another man's Johnson. Yeah. She already know the size of the Johnson. You might as well call him 10-incher at this point. Yeah, Mr. 10 inches, man. And it's not you, A-Cash. Come on, man. This is a bad look. Get the divorce right now. Right now.
romanticizes sleeping with other men, films her arguments with Akash to post on TikTok, brags about being a gold digger, and actively refuses to kiss her husband in public, not even during his proposal. This is the type of relationship that 99% of you watching pray you will never find yourself in. But anyone who criticizes Jasleen and the potential harmful influence she may have on couples, she calls them incel red pillars. Then again, it's somewhat understandable considering sometimes the right message can come from the wrong messenger, because Akash was actually warned by the Fresh and Fit podcast that he was going to find himself in this exact type of situation. In the early 2020s, there was a digital uprising of self-proclaimed alpha males who claimed their traditional views of masculinity were directly conflicting with mainstream liberal ideologies. Guys like Myron Gaines and Walter Weeks of the Fresh and Fit podcast got viral attention talking about traditional gender roles, relationship dynamics, and what being a real man is. And even though Akash and Andrew host a comedy podcast, they often dabble in more serious, broader social commentary.
Oh, they got Dr. K. I've seen Dr. K before. I've seen him pop up. Charlamagne the God. Okay.
Which led to them
2 million
inviting on the
followers?
Fresh and Fit guys to discuss some of
I
their
ain't never
views
seen
on
they
masculinity
content
and
before.
relationships,
Never
many of which Akash disagreed with. He was particularly bothered by this phrase or relationship philosophy that Fresh and Fit used that said, pimp or be pimped.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as f.
And you guys might not like hearing
is
that.
childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not.
that
These
you
aren't
have to-
new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this from fraternity guys in college. I'm saying there's room in your, and I don't have a problem with a lot of the stuff you say.
You know what's funny? It's the fact that he said fraternity guys in college. Yeah, the same fraternity guys that was smashing on your wife. Yeah. Honestly though, this could be anybody, you know what I'm saying? Every person has a past, but it's the fact that she said it in the TikTok nostalgia debating about a past in college. Yeah.
I just think there is room for growth, and you guys' refusal to acknowledge it almost kind of proves it to me, confirms it to me that you guys are not willing to grow right now, and that's fine. That's some ego.
Throughout the pod,
Hey, man. Hey, Cash. That same passion that you got with these men, had that with your chick, bruh. Had that with your chick, man. I don't even know you, but we getting off on the wrong foot already. This is a bad impression. This is a bad impression, man.
It confirms it to me that you guys are not willing to grow right now, and that's fine. That's some ego.
Throughout the pod, Andrew seemed to have no problem having a serious, calm conversation about someone else's worldview despite not fully agreeing with it. But Akash was clearly much more upset with what they were saying. Most of the podcast, it didn't feel like he was listening, but rather just waiting for his turn to speak and assert his own personal philosophy on dating. However, Fresh and Fit were mostly known to say outlandish and straight up disrespectful things about women on a regular basis. So most people naturally sided with Akash's view of equity and equality in relationships, as well as understood his general frustration towards these guys. What we would later discover is that the reality of Akash's own personal relationship reflected the exact situation that Fresh and Fit were trying to warn him about. But before we dive deeper, I want to talk about one of the most disturbing industries in America, data brokers. They provide reports like this that have information about you, including your contact info, address. Despite the episode ending relatively cordially, members of the Flagrant and Fresh and Fit podcast would trade shots at each other over the next few years. But tensions reached a boiling point when Myron of the Fresh and Fit podcast called out Akash and his wife Jasleen. He tweeted, "Akash Singh tried to lecture me about women years ago. Here's his wife making a mockery of him and herself on a podcast." And linked below was a full episode of the Main Character podcast hosted by Jasleen Singh and her friend Nahal Mawani. The women described their podcast as unfiltered girl talk and sells itself as being for the ones who live life like the plot revolves around them, because it does. This description on the surface is relatively harmless, but once you take a closer look at the podcast itself, you see that this description is extremely accurate. Two women who think they're the main characters of the world talking about themselves with absolutely no filter. One comment that's main characters...
You know what's funny, man? Their biggest video, I bet you, it's the one where the wife is talking about another man. And is it this video? I haven't seen it, but I'm just assuming. Nah. Matter of fact, it's not the biggest video. Not the biggest video. It's the biggest video. Oh, my bad. I take that back.
Of the world talking about themselves with absolutely no filter. One comment that stood out in this episode was where Jasleen discusses her and her husband's finances.
Man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a red flag. And I will say it again because I know there's going to be already like incel troll mother. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money, and my money is my money. And look, have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, I went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money, okay? So just so we're clear, no, that's actually a red flag, because I know so many girls in my life personally that have been with guys that weren't transparent about money, and they ended up being terrible in other aspects, and like people ended up breaking up in divorces, et cetera, et cetera. So that is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day one.
For context,
day one, be generous, huh? Now look, I'm not gonna comment on this in detail, but I will say, Cash, she run a game on you. That's all I'm gonna say though.
Jasleen is not a celebrity by any means. She does not have a job of her own and has only been able to build her internet following thanks to her husband supplementing her lifestyle. And this is not a dig at her at all. She talks about this a lot in her content, and some even think she brags about it.
Okay, hi, my name is Jasleen, and these are things that I do as a stay-at-home wife. Or sorry, I don't do. I don't cook, I don't clean, and I don't do my husband's laundry. I feel that I don't have to do things to justify or prove my worth that I'm allowed to do this.
Now, some may interpret this as just jokes, but she also frequently posts day in my life videos where she romanticizes her routine of doing essentially nothing all day long.
I actually do this. I just do this. Like, I sit here. This.
Now, if this is the agreement this couple has in their relationship, then that's fine. It is what it is. Being a stay-at-home wife or mother is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, but it's the aggressive tone and entitlement she gives off that has earned her the label of a gold digger, something that she subtly implies to be.
Now,
Digging for
like, people are
gold.
like, oh, that's gold digging, or that's something. No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm digging.
Yeah.
If that wasn't bad enough, Ghislaine frequently discusses other men that she would like to cheat on her husband with.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Oh, yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler.
Now, some people see the whole celebrity crush thing as unserious because the celebrity feels so distant, so
Nah. See, it's raised to a whole nother level because the comedian is a public figure. So that's a that's a slap in the face to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he technically a celebrity too. So it's like you trying to smash on another celebrity and you telling that to the public. And we married? Come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing. He might be in a different field, but they still both public figures. And she wanna smash on a different guy. She talking about another guy on your podcast in a very sexual way. Yeah. But it seemed like he ain't got no issue with it, man. Obviously. He getting walked on. But just don't let it be y'all, alright? You can only tell a man so much. He gotta figure it out for himself.
reachable that it's basically the same thing as fantasizing about a fictional character. Like, it's not really cheating because in their minds the situation is so unrealistic that it becomes harmless. Others see this as straight up openly admitting they'd hook up with someone else that wasn't their husband because celebrities are just people too, after all.
That him in that movie like did kind of like rewire my sexual.
But is that your type, Ranbir Kapoor?
Not anymore, but like he was so hot and tall, and he's like Mera Naam Bunny, like Bugs Bunny, and I was like, okay.
But Ghislaine didn't just openly fantasize about sleeping with other famous men. She quite literally admitted to wanting to sleep with her co-host husband, Nav.
Would y'all ever have an together with your husbands?
Priya,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if we
Or
did
it's
it?
thick. It's thick.
The original question was a joke about all four of them sleeping together. However, Ghislaine
Does she really want to do that? No lie. She really do. Because she went in so much detail about the situation. She ain't even had to say all that. Number one, answering the question is a flagrant. Yeah, that's a foul on the play anyway. But she went into detail about another man. About her sexual fantasy. Yeah, man, this is out of control. And the fact that Shawty don't see a problem with this, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, man, some people different. Only excuse that I can make is maybe it's like an open relationship. That would be the only excuse. But he ain't really saying it. It don't really seem like it though. It don't really seem like it. From her point of view, it seemed like I ain't gonna hold you. But from the dude's point of view, it don't even seem like it. Cause he ain't making none of these type of comments out to the public. But who am I? Hey, but look though, what's this stain on your socks though, man? Kind of throwing me off. Like, come on, man. Have some clean socks on the show. Throwing me off.
only talks about Nav and never mentions her own husband, even excluding him from the hypothetical and talking about a three-person situation. Nahal clearly attempts to steer the conversation back to the dynamic being four people to respect Akash, while Ghislaine continues to fantasize about Nav. Once again, you could argue that Ghislaine is just joking. But when you joke about something over and over again, especially in a short period of time, you start to wonder if there's a little bit of truth to that. Even while talking about her husband in a positive light, Ghislaine can't help but imply imply that Nav is a better husband than her own. To make matters worse, only minutes later in the pod imply that Nav is a better...
I like this player right here. Shit, I might throw this on, you know what I'm saying? This is something I will. Yeah.
Better husband than her own. To make matters worse, only minutes later in the podcast, they bring their husbands on, where Akash is forced to sit next to the man his wife was just fantasizing about having sex with. And she once again brings up having a threesome with Nahal and Nav while Akash is sitting right there.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Even at the end of the episode, Jasleen once again, completely unprovoked, states that she wants to sleep with Nav.
On the main character pod, we love you, we hate you,
I guess
we respect you.
love you, but I actually love you in one of all of you.
You would be hard-pressed to make a compelling argument that Jasleen is only joking when she brought up this topic multiple times. And when we get to hear from Akash directly about his perspective of their relationship, you almost get this sense of relief from him that he finally can express how he really feels about Jasleen's behavior.
When she's running 2 hours late to a dinner reservation that I worked really hard to get, and then I'm like, baby, we're running late, and she's like, are you kidding me? Do you know? I don't give a if we're late to this dinner. They're lucky to have us. And I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing? Number one.
Everyone sees it but him. Everyone sees it but him. Even the dog too. The dog right there got a sad face. Like, are you serious? You really putting up with this right now? Right now? 2 hours late, and she didn't even apologize for being late to the dinner that you hosted, that you put together your time, effort, and money into. Ain't gonna lie, I'm tongue-tied. Yeah, tongue-tied.
Restaurant in the New York Times. You know how hard a reservation
She's like, call them right now. Call them right now. This is not a fun session.
I'm not even joking. This is how main character I am. I was like, Sema will be lucky that I would grace them with my presence tonight.
Jasleen seems to think that
I can't let that slide. Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. I wanna end the video right here, but I'm not. There's lessons to be learned, so I gotta continue it. But if a shawty tell me that, bro, I'm telling you, walking off mid-sentence, I'm grace you with my, I'm walking off. I'm already gone. I'm already out of there. I don't care how attractive a girl may be. It's a certain way that you gotta conduct yourself. It's a certain way. It's a certain way. This way right here, it's not cutting it for me. I'm just being honest. I mean, would y'all deal with a chick like this? Would y'all? Be honest. But then again, though, I don't think she would have that type of energy with me. I feel like she only do that with certain people. These type of girls, they only do that with dudes they not really feeling like that. I feel like a dude that she feeling, this ain't happening. I probably would never see this side of her, honestly. Or the dudes that she like, they'll never see that side. But then again, I don't know this chick. But I'm walking off, man. That's ain't gonna lie. You gotta get shamed for that, A-Cash. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm being honest with you. If I was your pops, you not my son no more. That's how I feel. Not my son no more, bruh. This is embarrassment to the family. To the family. Embarrassment, man.
being the main character means being as entitled and rude as possible, with no regard for anyone else's personal feelings. Stories like these demonstrate that Jasleen's selfish demeanor isn't just played up for laughs on a podcast, but exists within her real life as well. Akash comes off visibly frustrated when talking about his wife's toxic behavior, turning it into a therapy session for him where he can finally let out his pent-up rage.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do.
He also has really bad insomnia.
I have really bad insomnia. I work 335 days a year. I'm so blessed to do what I do. This is not a complaint. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
My a-hole.
Now, there definitely is a humorous delivery to the story that Akash is telling, but it does seem to be rooted in genuine problems he has with his relationship. Ghislaine displays an extremely selfish and entitled mindset, both on the podcast and in their real life. Are we really meant to believe that all of this is just funny, just jokes? Well, ironically, that's basically how Akash justifies putting up with this behavior.
It's adorable when she does these things. Yeah. Like, I just look at it and here's the rule in our marriage. It's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it now that we're both making content. If it's funny, we're good. Like, if it's funny, and if it's not funny and it hurt the other person's feelings, you apologize, you move on.
Any logical person understands this
is his problem. He don't be standing on business. Like, if he got an issue, he'll say it in a joking manner, but he not really serious about it though. Like, hey, shawty, I'm not feeling that. This is a line you can't cross. Don't do it again. He not that type of dude. He the type to bring it up, but like in a joking manner, and then just keep moving on with life, you know? Let her keep doing what she doing. Let her keep disrespecting you, walking all over you, and you don't say nothing. Yeah, that's what you're doing, bro. You're literally laying down and telling the chick, please walk all over me, step on me. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. This crazy. Hand placements, it's all throwing me off, man. Ain't gonna lie, I couldn't be around him. Matter of fact, he can't be around me. Nah, we can't even be in the same vicinity, man. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. I can't grace you with my presence. Hey, man, I'm talking like Shawty now, the Jasmine chick. Yeah, I see why she talking like that. How you behaving, acting, like, come on, bro. You ain't got no type of backbone in your body, boy. You hear me? You got a backbone, but you ain't got no backbone, man. Do better, bro.
Extremely slippery slope, because literally anything can be passed off as a joke or an attempt to make a joke. Like this video she posted to TikTok where you can hear them both chuckling from time to time, but it's clear they are both frustrated and quite literally just documenting themselves having an argument.
Do you know what my husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving in Paris in 5 hours. So we're leaving. Shut up. We're leaving.
The wife told her husband to shut up. Shut up.
In Paris in 5 hours, so tensions are a little high. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
Which we already agreed upon.
And now she's saying she doesn't have no space.
And now I'm saying I don't have space for all my... I don't have space for... Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space for all my...
They go giggling again. Hey, man, this is not a laughing matter. This is serious. She took up all the closet space. And you agreed on that. This is basically her territory. She do what she want to do. Yeah. Honestly, she's a woman, but she got her nuts on your head. Yeah.
Suits because I like my dresses spaced out. Do you know what Akash just did?
Here you go. Watch this. Oh my God.
I'm not doing
Look how
that.
much space exists.
I'm not doing that.
So what do you want to do? You want to buy a separate house with all hanger space?
No.
In another video, she documents her being stressed out about packing for a lavish vacation in the wealthiest area of America, which is only a 3-hour drive from their apartment.
Okay, so me and my husband are supposed to leave tonight to go to the Hamptons for 2 weeks, and I haven't even packed anything yet. So I was just like, I'm really stressed. Like, I don't want to go tonight because I still have to pack. I haven't even started. I have to finish my laundry.
Really? I know this is a really hard day. What did you do again?
Oh, today?
Yeah.
I had a mani-pedi.
Oh, wow, that's so stressful.
Wait, and I had a massage.
It's how stressful to go to the Hamptons for 2 weeks. Oh, the Hamptons.
Akash puts up with Jaslene's selfish behavior and entitlement because he thinks they are just cute jokes, but it clearly isn't just jokes. Jasleen even says that Akash's birthday is her least favorite day of the year because it's the only day she can't be mean to him.
Okay, May the 4th is Akash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes. thank
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like acts
said
of
that twice.
kindness.
She said,
really
she said that
not
twice.
okay with
You know,
it.
she said that twice.
She's really not okay with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it's really hard
For her, it's really hard.
for me.
I can't make it through this video. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hey man, it's your boy Scotty Love. I just want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Last but not least, I'm gone.